Deltarune tomorrow. It's time. Chat, it's almost here. Deltarune tomorrow is real. Hello, 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 everybody. How are we all doing today? On this sacred Deltarune Eve. Oh my god. I guess, sorry about streaming being whack the last few days. Shit's been going on. I ended up not streaming yesterday because, one, I had a really late dinner, and two, also the fucking, OST leaks happened, like, right around the same time, so I didn't really want to stream. But, you know, everyone's being really respectful about those leaks and not, like, you know, being dicks about it and spoiling people, so I'm fine to stream today. You know, it's just like streaming right when the leaks happen. Like, I didn't feel good. I didn't feel good about doing that. Kind of worried. Yeah, and, you know, I gotta get one more track of RTP again. One last time. Gotta send off this era of Deltarune speedrunning. This long 3.5 years of waiting and going insane. Oh my god. It's almost here! Oh. Fucking shut up, YouTube music. We are getting these fucking chapters in less than a day. Oh, I still have practice mod on. Oops, my fault. Alright, now things look a little different. You might be wondering why I wiped all of my completion data instead of just doing chapter 2 like normal. Well, it's because, you know, we have the chapter 1 save menu now, and, you know, I've lost a few runs to checking using the bed in chapter 1 out of habit. So, you know, now that we have, like, the actual save screen, now, you know, now that we can actually go here and not, you know, just go straight into chapter 1 just from that. You know. God, the rare True Reset Chapter 1 save screen. How many people have seen this, like, before this was just added, like, to show up before you start the game? Like, how many people saw this, like, back in the day when loading up Chapter 1 without completion data just threw you straight into Goner Maker? But yeah, it is everybody's favorite category. Track of RTP, True Reset, all chapters, all bosses, all recruits, True Pacifist ending, extended glitchless. I did not know about this screen for a long time, and by a long time I mean like 2 years probably. I probably learned about it at some point when I played the game on Switch, because I did not play Chapter 1 in one sitting on Switch. Anyways, yeah, this is a long category, and it's a stupid one, but you know. God, it's almost time. soon, Deltarune will tomorrow. Ooh, full record. That's true. You know what's funny? That this isn't my PB I'm comparing to, by the way. This is like the bum-ass run I did at the end of 2023. You know, before, you know, because it was my first one with IGT. So. Somehow it's this way. I still need to replay chapter 2. Damn. Yeah, I'm glad I got all my preparations done, like a few weeks ago. We made it. Yeah, we really did. Also, yeah, hi, Oakley. Deltarune tomorrow. A new era of this fandom and speedrunning in general begins in less than 24 hours. When I'm in a releasing tomorrow competition and my opponent is Deltarune. What do you do for your casual save files? I mean, I just did normal. I have like a main route file and a weird route file. Got all the items, you know, fused everything. You know, just played the game like normal. You know, made sure I had all the fusion items, did all the dojo challenges. Got the eggs. I guess like the only like moderately like non-standard thing I did is just I'm playing weird route just full violence. I'm in a releasing tomorrow competition and my opponent is Hollow Knight Silksaw. Well, the thing is, I started my Snowgrave file off of my main route file, so it was non-violent up to the start of Snowgrave. And that was more just like a time-saving thing, you know? Chapter 1 just for the hell of it. Yeah, well, I streamed everything, so, like, you know. It's a bit of a late slip. Who gives a shit? It's Deltarune. It's Trackabar TP. Alright, we're now done with the unique true reset portion. Now it is back to normal Chapter 1 gameplay. But hey, puppet scarf, true. Piles? Piles of Azrael's. Yeah, it's gonna be like a very like casual run. I'm more just here to like, you know, reminisce. You know, just send off this era of Deltarune speedrunning, you know, reminisce about shit. Because this era is coming to a close. Soon, Tenna will be real. Pluie tomorrow. I don't think any character is ever gonna get as much like attention as Spamton did, because Spamton was like lightning in a bottle. Like, you know, like well written, you know, has like a very memorable, and you know, was like just like came at like exactly the right time with internet culture, you know, as a part of like a free demo. You know what? Just miss it right away. That's fine. Yeah, Spamton isn't gonna happen twice. They have to present for on June 4th. Oh my god. Deltarune tomorrow, that's so true. For some people, it's Deltarune today. I also gotta remember that this is pacifist, so warn Jigsaw. I'm probably not gonna need it, but you know, long category. I'll take the cake. What? Yeah. It's wild. Wow! Deltarune is a 2018 indie role-playing game created by American indie developer Toby Fox. What about Deltarune.com/TV? Toby Fox has forgotten about Deltarune.com/TV. I think it would just be really funny if it stays off. Proof of Toby's narcissism. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I can't fight C around. It doesn't matter. Alright, warn the Jigsaw. Warn the Jigsaw. Streamer, you are playing true pacifist. Warn the Jigsaw. They will not get very. This is also all recruits for Chapter 2, so I don't think I need to do any special money routing. They are not releasing a trailer tomorrow. We are not getting a release date. You guys are just coping. On God. Easy. There's a chance. Time's been moving. Not for me, surprisingly enough. I kind of kept myself busy today. Although, like, a good portion of that was, like, you know, I was, like, fucking around with Undertale speedrun stuff for most of the afternoon. Spent a lot of the morning, like, talking about leaderboard embargo stuff for Deltarune, you know. So, I had stuff to keep me occupied. Hey, wait a second. Come on now, K-Round. One last time, please. For me? For me? Fuck you. Can you at least give me Susan milk? Ah. Sigh. This is a bad omen. Guys, what if this means I don't get Chris death? Also, God, I keep forgetting that, like, the window name is different in True Reset Chapter 1. As in, like, there is none for right now. I know it changes. I also gotta remember to grab Starwalker. Keeping a public 1.15 version of Deltarune in case it gets lost. Depends on what happens with the demo. I mean, the demo's staying up, obviously, but it depends on what they do with the beta branches. Because if the beta branches are still up with the demo, then, like, we don't really need to. Deltarune betas are lost media. Guess what comes out the day after tomorrow? The new Phineas and Ferb season? I'm holding on to my 1.15 and my LTS. Nerd Phineas and Ferb. Mario Kart for the foreseeable future. Oh no. Battle of the hyperfixations. Alright, get Star Walker. Get Star Walker. The original Star Walker. Hi, Aces, buddy. Thank you for your good luck. You know, I had to pick the perfect category to send off this era of Deltarune. These birds. God, this song's so good. The shame it's a shame we just leave right before the good part. Bartlett is in Mario Kart World. Wait, that's true. God, I'm so fucking excited. Same, yeah. How am I gonna sleep tonight? Can't believe it's Deltarune Eve, exactly. Also, speaking of Martlet. I'm gonna try and make myself sleep. Same, yeah. I mean, I managed to get myself to go to bed early last night. And by early, I mean early by my standards. So, like, 1 a.m. Oh, just ran directly into that wall a good bit. I will admit, you know, I miss some of my music mods, but also, like, you know, it's Deltarune. It's a Toby Fox soundtrack. I can't be mad at not having music mods. And I've said this many times before. I honestly kind of miss Rude Buster. Much as I loved Keva's battle. Could have released on midnight instead. True, yeah. It could have. In fact, I feel like for some people, Deltarune's got to fix their sleep schedule with it with how early it's releasing. For some people. Chill day bike. Yeah, I don't know. Pulled an all-night. I would have. Yeah, I would have pulled an all-nighter for Deltarune. You gotta get some frozen chicken. Get it? I'm funny. Please laugh. Make it just in time for midnight local time. Maybe to pull an all-nighter soon. Yeah, GDQ. God, it's gonna be so crazy that, like, the roaring is no longer gonna be at the end of the run. There's gonna be more game after Chapter 2. What do you mean? Now you started dating his players. Yeah, I remember. Break over him. Good bit. I'm sure you'll be fine with all-nighter. You can always just, like, sleep on the flight, you know? Yeah, again, like, without breaking up. Nintendo said, "Welcome to the Green Room, kid." I cried. Tears in my eyes, clapping. Doing like the hour. Remember that your flight is an hour longer than what's listed because your time zones. You'll be going from Eastern to Central, so it's an hour longer than what it says. Like what it says when you look at the 2 times. Oops. Turn with French bread pizza. Hell yeah, bring some. Share? I can't believe my Jevil tweet today got 1,000 likes. Like, out of all the ones to get that attention, it makes sense, because, you know, Deltarune tomorrow, but... Stop. be a really goofy-ass cycle. I'm glad I picked up the cake. Jesus Christ, that was a lot of TP. Can this 12 turn? I'll try. There's no way, right? I just don't believe it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Nah, that checks out entirely. The diner, huh? This is definitely me win the diner, huh? Safe, Rudin Ranger, am I right, fellas? I can go for I can go for HHS. If anything, I just sell the Revivement immediately so I can buy the Ember cards. Damn it. And it's TPE, so you know. Probably don't need the Revivement anymore, but I'll pick it up just in case. Like, I probably don't need it, but you know. I already grabbed. I already pressed the paintings. So I'm getting it anyway. Because I need the Pacifist ending extended. That's true. Oh, so now you target Susie. Say to play as you've been for the first live stream ever to have a record 0, but people who be desperate for attention. I'm just gonna say, I actually do not remember what my, my Chakra Bar TP PB actually is. I know it's a 223 something. Yo, what up, Shay? Deltarune tomorrow, everybody! Oh. Just in time to see me not get 9 turn. Because I've already missed a crit. Hello everybody, hi, I'm speedrunning the best worst category of Deltarune. True reset. All chapters, all bosses, all recruits, true pacifist ending, extended glitchless. Fluids. Flui tomorrow. Why torture yourself? It's because this is a funny category, and it seems like a fitting way to end off this era of Deltarune with a shitpost category. Thank you guys for also for all the I almost walked directly into the spike. I'm glad I remembered what attack this was. Yeah, extended means Starwalker and Snowgray. Specifically Starwalker, not Hacker. Because I was stupid and forgot Hacker existed when I first made this category with Ashley. Oh my god, I can try for 9 turn. But I do have to hit the Ralsei crit, though. So... it's easy. It's actually just free. Thank you guys so much for all the follows, by the way. Literally, like, this was, like, the night Ashley and I first ran the category together. Like, you know, she was explaining, like, all the stuff putting together for it, and I was just like, hey, what if, like, we just got Starwalker? Like, what if that was a requirement? I said that, like, right before the run. Deltarune tomorrow. Anyways, this is not my PB I'm comparing to. This was just the first run I did with the IGT, which is not my PB. This was like a months of D-Rust run that I did after not playing the game for like 3 months. Oh yeah, I forgot this is pacifist. There's actually like different stuff. Oh, streamer, do arms and glitchless. Tomorrow we Delta, then we let's Deltarune. Also underrated song, by the way. No, it isn't. That's my PB. I knew my PB was like a 223 something. Lancer chair. Did you know that you can talk to Lancer from behind the chair? Now you know. Oh shit, it's a white guy! That's when I saw a white guy. That's when I was a white guy. My favorite water! Happy Deltarune. Thank you. Good night, Chisto. Chapter 2 All-Stars no hit. God damn! The double wearer wire is hard as shit to dodge properly. I mean, that's just kind of wearer wire in general. The attacks are either, like, really easy to dodge, or you just get fucked. Like, sometimes I just get showered in TP when fighting wearer wire. And then other times, I get showered in damage. Discover how to clip through walls for fun. I don't really feel like it. Let me just cheat. And also, some of the stuff in this acronym are self-explanatory. People who don't know what true reset means in terms of Deltarune, you know how, like, at the beginning of Deltarune speedruns, we normally, you know, use the bed to skip directly into the Dark World? In true reset, we don't do that. Want to make sure. I'm gonna go a whole chapter without seeing Sans. Unfiltered speedruns. It's I've been running this game since Chapter 2's release. Well, a little after Chapter 2's release. So I have most of the knowledge needed. I was about to ask what the fuck happened for me to have 37 seconds of possible time save. Then I remembered. I think this is the run I'm comparing to is the run where I started Chapter 2 in JP, realized it was in JP, so I exited out of the game and to switch it back to English. Their hopefully final revision. I might like quickly go over my saves, my casual saves. I'm like 99% sure I basically got everything because I went around, talked to everybody. You know, I did all the dojo challenges, got all the fusion items. Weird Route, I didn't do everything in Hometown, but you know, I don't really care as much for Weird Route in terms of like completion of Hometown stuff because it probably doesn't really matter that much. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, sorry, we can't listen to the credits. If this PBs and I need to upload it to YouTube, then like I might get copyright claimed for Don't Forget. Forgot it's not Scott the Wild. Yeah, I'm not putting my music mods back in for a while, so. Alright, so anyways, yeah. I love how this text isn't skippable in True Reset only. Everything with the cutscene choice are just good. For Hometown, for me, on Weird Route, you know, obviously I did the hospital cutscene, and then I did the cutscene at the bunker, and then I did the Onion Sand stuff. Because those are like the only like relevant ones I could think of. And because that text isn't skippable, also because that text isn't skippable, that means whenever you want to run Chapter 2 True Reset, you do actually have to remove your completion data. But luckily, you know, it's True Reset, and nobody gives a shit about True Reset. Forgot I had to play the game for a second. I was drinking water. I did Egg's husband just because it's funny. And don't forget me, your Egg's husband. Crime is the right option. I don't know if crime's the fastest option, but it's the funniest option, so I always choose it in True Reset. Crime. Throwback to like the early days of Chapter 2 speedruns before bed skip was patched in, and we actually had to go through True Reset. I remember Castletown wrong warps. Alright, why was I going left? Streamer, this is Deltron, you're supposed to go right? Forgot about that. Everyone in the underground after Gaster fell into the core. That's true. I'm truing right now. Streamer, you missed a funny interact and reset. Oh, darn. Yeah, hold on. Let me just, like, exit out of the game, you know. I'll just restart Chapter 2 real quick, you know. Yeah, there's no Castletown wrong words because this is glitchless. Sadly. Making an exception right now. You can do Castletown wrong warps, but only in glitches, but only in Track of RTP. My Castletown is so fucking good. I think in every song, every song in this game is so fucking good. So. I will also join. And it's actually the real reason why Track of RTP is a good category. It's because Starwalker is there. This is also why All Items is good. I don't know which one is faster. I think it's the left one. I think it's the one that is where you agree with Susie. I think that's the faster one. I think that is the left option. Yeah, okay. I could tell because the right one was longer, and that's something about like using the computer at Chris's house. Don't do the buffered wrong warp. Don't do the buffered wrong warp. Do not press left at any point during the screen transition. Okay. Oh, I forgot to split. Good bit. True reset moment. Oh, wait, hold on. It's all recruits. I love throw wire 41 minutes into the run. This is just like All Items. I love mandatory throw wire. But it's okay, though. I just hit it every single time, though. Alright, I remember glitchless all recruits, yes. Wait, this is just normal all recruits routing, not the... The normal all recruits routing, so we get to actually see Stuart. We get to actually fight Stuart. My goat. All Items, all recruits routing doesn't do that. Wait, why? Because there's another Vero you fight in City that's near an item. So it just replaces the Vero in Fields. The Bounce Blade Vero. I won't forget you. I won't forget you, buddy. Stuart, it's what I named the Vero right outside the Agree to All puzzle. For context, there is a category here called Lord of the Thorn Rings, or as I call it, Thorny, where you have to get 48 Thorn Rings through the door overflow glitch. And that requires fighting that specific Vero for 2 hours to get enough money.
Round one.
Fight. Thorny is a very funny category. Don't forget, yeah, it's Stuart Little. Yeah, doing True Reset is optimal in Thorny because of silver card. Because you can get with all the silver cards you can get at that point with the money like the money you get from the $100 you get from the 48. And you never need that many because that is how many items you can hold in your inventory. The joke of the category is that it's supposed to be it's just funny, basically. I'll get you on the way out. Hi, Stuart. Drop the ball of junk. Yes, I think that would be the only way to get rid of them. Although you will have one open equipment slot that you can sell an item in because of Snow Ring. Because, you know, you need to take that off of Noelle to equip Thorn Ring. So you can just sell that, and you will have one slot open. Yeah, Hacker isn't required because I forgot Hacker existed when I added Starwalker to the category. Yeah, and it's funnier that way. Although I did say that, like, for full game Track-a-Bar TPE, I request that Hacker be a requirement for full game runs of this, if people do those. Wait, Streamer, why'd you kill Chris? Is there a lore reason? Yeah, Hacker is a part of All Recruits Extended, Chapter 2, that category. I was wondering how I saved so much time, then I remembered that I didn't split for Interlab. What if that means we get the LT? Wait, true! Pacifist ending extended glitchless. Well, the G is the glitchless, obviously. Hold on. Yeah. I didn't need to pick up the revive mint. But I did anyways, just in case. Wait, no, what am I doing? You fight Smorgasbord. I love aiming. Really, the extended is just there to justify the more stupid parts of this category. So, the extended is there to justify Starwalker, and it's there to justify why you have to do an entire Snowgrave run from a fresh file. Like, from a fresh, like, Chapter 1 completion data, and not just, like, saving and reloading in City. And also why that said Snowgrave run has to be True Reset even though you have completion data. Alright, I fit my crit requirement for Birdly too. Key arrived for that. No, it's not. Are you talking about the basement teacups? Because I also did that first try in my casual playthrough. I made it out with 5 health. I would like to point it out. I only made it out. I only did it first try through sheer luck. Delta in tomorrow. Hi, Jill. Delta in tomorrow. Yeah, I was 1 hit from death. I gotta remember to touch the save point, by the way, because I have to do pop-up, and I don't want to do pop-up while I'm like 2 hits away from death. My man! Try to not die horribly. They say if we can skip chapters 1 and 2. Yes, you can. You do not need to like carry your files over. That does also mean there is going to be that one person who starts on chapter 4 just to spoil people. And you know, whoever that is, fuck you. The game does, Toby specified on the post, like on the little tips thing, is that no unnecessary, the game will assume no unnecessary violence. And you can only get Birdly's arm fried through violence. I love interacting with things in this game. Holy shit, the cycle worked? I love how this cutscene is one of the reasons English is faster in Chapter 2 Glitchless. In Glitched, for Glitch category specifically, we do a strat where we start the chapter in English, and then because we need to save and reload for a skip right after this, we just switch to Japanese then. So that way we get the Japanese time save from the end of the chapter and the English time save from the beginning of the chapter. Pretty sure you do these guys. Yeah, okay, yeah, that would be, yeah, because you don't do the... Yeah, that checks out, yeah. Because I have to get the Birdly ones. I have to sack a turn on Birdly to get them. No pre-solve, why bother? Yeah, it's almost here. Turn way too sharp. Now it's a pre-solve. Another pre-solve. Alright, that was pretty good, Mouse 3. Just adds your... I mean, the closest that I know of, like the only thing I can think of for grazing with Undertale is a Delta Traveler. But, you know, that's more of its own thing. I do have to sack a turn here. So I can get the Werewires. Easy. Really terrible. No, I trust Toby. I trust Toby with my fucking life. Also, I just noticed the chapter 2 save still says Chris, I think. Because I haven't saved yet in chapter 2. Because I think I just out of the corner of my eye I saw Chris on there. It's so funny seeing people talk about hype for, like, the Switch 2, when I'm just like, I can't be hyped for anything else, it's Deltarune season. And I'm talking about, like, the Switch 2 in general, you know? Like, not, like, excited for specific games on Switch 2, just, like, the Switch 2 in general. Yeah, I can't buy a Switch 2 either right now. Now, just saying, though, if somebody gave me $500, I wouldn't complain. Any oil barons? Yo, shout out to the other day where I almost graced to max TP off of just that attack. I got to like 95. I didn't need a heal deal there, but I did anyways. Oh wait, I just remembered this category is bad because there's no Devil's Mouse. Oh, I get it. Anyways, we're giving the present to Birdly, by the way. It's not a requirement for the category, but we're giving it to Birdly. God, even the 8 Chromer bit is old now. I remember when I just added that as a joke back in 2021, and I just, like, haven't bothered to remove it. Oh my god, December! December! I am the Finder Dodge girl. June! Change it to 8 points for chapter 3. Wait, that's true! That's true! I can! Even though my phone's in eyesight, so like I can see it if I get a notification, I keep having to occasionally check my notifications, just in case. You have done well in Double Deltarune. God, Shay's gonna make that a vocal stem for me. We're giving it to Birdly, by the way. This isn't required, but we're giving it to Birdly. We need to get the whole party on screen. Already give you. Holy shit, Light, you were right! Fabs. I will also join cinema. Yeah, the save file says Chris. Okay, remember to actually get hit. Okay. Okay, and then, yeah, I remember our mouse. Wait, 3 characters. Alright, fucker. Imagine using catch-all strats. Gotta go for the night. Alright, thank you for stopping by, though. I always appreciate it. Delta Rune tomorrow. I don't... Okay. Interacting with the things in this game happens occasionally. You can allegedly hit Z to interact with things. No, your experience is good. Yeah, I'm local recording my playthrough. I'm not streaming it, but I am local recording it, so I will have my reactions up. It's gonna be a very low-key playthrough, you know, I'm not gonna be, like, reading out everything. I'm just gonna be, like, playing it as I normally would. Alright, Lancer is downright in this category. Because of, Starwalker. Oh no, I'm dropping frames. Average stream moment. So glad I'm switching internet providers. It's Prodigy. It's always Prodigy. Like my boy Prodigy Waddle Dee. Damn, it was genius. Well, it was genius. This is the real reason why. Of course. Good bit. Just in case. This is all Recruit's Mansion. So fight the Swatches. Swatchlings. Got a one-turn pattern, yay! All right. Basement time. Zoned out for a bit. Cute. Also zoned out. ISAT reference? John ISAT. What up, Winggaster, my homie? Alright, also I have stopped dropping frames, by the way. So, refresh if you are still, like, behind or anything. Wasn't able to confirm until just now because I had to play the game, you know? Alright, lock in. Easy game, by the way. Like, it's literally just free. Imagine, like, dying there. Also, reminder everybody that, every single strat in Chapter 3 and 4 is not free, because you had to pay money to get the game. You can still call strats in Chapter 1 and 2 free, because, you know, you don't have to pay money to play those. But 3 and 4, sorry, those strats are $25. What if it gets gifted to me? It's still, I guess then it would be free. Wait, hold on, the strats are gonna be free for me because Xander said he's gonna gift me the game for my as like an early birthday present. Also, hi Jade. I'm totally gonna, yeah, true, totally gonna win one of those. Spamton is now dead. John Malak. I don't know, can you be like John Ultrakill or something? No. You can take the man out of Balatro, but you can't take the Balatro out of the man. Alright, Chris is now dead. There is no more Chris save file. Nature is healing. Yesterday I opened up Balatro for like the first time in over a month. Here's my hand sanitizer bottle. Thank you for good luck, Jack, buddy. You randomized. I played, but I got like one good run on Purple State Ghost Stack, and then I was like, yeah, I've had my fill. Could have used the revivement, I just realized. Wait, that's funny. I mean, it doesn't matter because Chris gets up anyway. Death. The real question is, I don't know if I got 3-turn mouse wheel or not in my in my comparison at least. Maybe my tried straight draw luck on the queers this month. Yeah, sorry, you can't play straights, it's Pride Month. My man! They both get straight flushes or shortcut straights. You know what? I'll allow it. I'll believe it. Straight flush is bisexual. You know what? Yeah, straight flushes are bisexual. I'm falling. Shit. Ah. That one was on me. Had the pattern just messed up. Just pressed it a bit too early. Probably not. I would assume not. It's not really ever needed, so... Like, it'll probably be like a sign somewhere that mentions it. Maybe like maybe there'll be something in like the dojo. Yeah, it's very helpful, but it's not needed. Something input more frame perfectly. Isn't it mentioned? Well, I mean, it can't be mentioned in the grazing challenge because Slow Soul was patched into the game after Chapter 2. Slow Soul was patched in like 1.07, I think. Slow Soul was not a thing in Survey Program at all. And if it is somewhere in the game, then it was added. You know, it's funny how it looks like we're near the end of the run, but we still have an entire Snowgrave run left. Yeah, Slow Soul wasn't a thing when Chapter 2 first released, so there was no way they could have referenced it. I mean, Undertale doesn't even reference Slow Soul at any point. I think Toby forgot it existed because it's not even in the Flowey fight. Oh, I love movement. Omega Flowey. I'm probably dropping frames again. Oh wait, no, I'm not. Okay. Encoding overload. What the fuck do you mean? This is Deltarune. Oh, okay. Now the message is gone. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Chat, look away. I'm definitely not doing anything against Pride Month right now. Wait, no, what am I doing? This is fucking all recruits. Be sweet. Dead Pixel. Fight. Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Encoding error again. Looking at my OBS. I don't know what it is. don't know what's causing it. Consider turning down video. I don't even know what's happening. I've never had this happen before. I've never had an encoder overload before. I don't even know what to do about it. I'm just streaming with the same settings as normal.
Round one.
Fight!
Oh, my computer lagged. I'm freestyling now. I don't give a shit anymore.
Round three.
Fight!
Newsletter. Well, after this fight, I can read it on my phone. Chad, don't spoil it. I'm literally gonna read it after this. Alright. Can someone, like... first, let me check my mail. Someone mind DMing me a link? Putting the link in chat does not help. I would like for it to be DM'd to me. Yeah, I got nothing. Oh, thank you, Martlet. Art by Timmy. Check Deltarune.com for its exact time of release. All yummies! Oh my god. Good bit. Thank you, Toby. Everything's spoilers. Try to refrain using social media video websites and sufficiently completed the game due to current media algorithms. If you're a big fan of the games like the spoilers. You also start taping thumbnails of Deltarune Chapter 3+4 all bosses compilation to the outside of your window. They might already be doing that. Soundtrack with Bandcamp. Don't read the track names. Okay, yeah, I think he knows. Hope you have a good time. Ah. Anyways, I'm losing like a fuck ton of years on this because of my computer lagging. So people, no, they will have it 3 hours before 11 a.m. or whenever it releases for you. And that's only for people on Switch 2. That's only for the Switch 2 users. If they get a Switch 2 at midnight or already have one because they're like those types of people. I can't fucking get over Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 all yummies. This fucking guy, I love him so much. What does the FAQ say? Excellent, contains only a very short message. The game will not progress unless you press the menu button. I see, okay. That's just it was just that joke was just Toby making fun of the people who do like the Chapter 3+4 all bosses and like, you know, that generic thumbnail style where they put all the spoilers in the thumbnail. And he said all yummies because it was just the annoying dog eating. One of the yummies. Pluie? Oh man, wow, I can't believe we're already almost at the end of the run. Clueless. Oh, hell yeah. Oh yeah, fucking Lair 8 is on June 8th. I don't think the TV's turning on. Chat, I don't think the TV's gonna turn on. Toby Fox has forgotten about Deltarune.com/TV. Can someone check on Tenna, please? Just grab the... Toby lost the remote. Chris actually did hit a gas line. Tires were slashed. All right. Now it's time for snow games. Alright, so, anyways, just ignore the fact that we have completion data. Okay? Because we're still doing true reset. The Track-a-Bar TPE classic. Winding down for the end of the run, only to realize there's a Snowgrave run left. And that's basically just going to be all chapters from now on. I do find it funny that Toby said not to look through the track names. Like, I think he said that because he's aware of the leaks. Or did he say that there was a newsletter a bit ago, not that long ago? Chapter 3 and 4, all yummies. I have not looked at the leaks, and I do not want anybody talking about the leaks here. Yeah, you will be banned. First ever newsletter sent out to the lowest subscription tier. Timmy is such a good artist. Alright, this is Snowgrave, so I don't have to all recruits. I mean, I'm not getting 2-turn anyway, so... Imagine not being a truck freak. Yeah, the thumbnail joke is so good. Imagine not being subscribed to the Gaster tier that from the from Phantom Sweepstakes 2. Foam shower tier. Imagine not getting the Gaster's Valentine's letter. Oh, so you mean literally only one person? Reese is the only Deltarune fan.
Round one.
Fight.
The thing is, like, you'd think that, like, somebody would have, like, if it was sent out to, like, a few amount of people, at least there would have been, like, one other person who said they got it. To target specific people with the gas. That would make sense. Just, like, to make sure it gets found. Gameplay. Well, hey, here's a good thing. I'm feeling tired, so who knows? Maybe going to sleep won't be hell tonight. Oh yeah, wait, guys, you know what else we get to learn tomorrow? We get to learn about what it means by Jockington grows the beard. Okay, I'm not even gonna go for the cycle sip for this. Stream sliding right now, encoder overload because I don't fucking know what's wrong. OBS has decided it does not want to function. Encoder turn down video settings or use a faster encoding preset. What the fuck do you mean? I'm using the same shit as always. I don't know what my encoder is set to. It's whatever default is. You know, I can't really check chat task manager right now. If there was one last daily, I would make it all yummies, yeah. But there isn't. Or already done. God, if this wasn't on the fact that I know this can PB still, I would have just, like, you know, invalidated the run and, like, paused the timer just to check that, just to check shit, but I can't right now, so. Wait, no, what am I doing? It's Snowgrave. Should have taken the stuff off of Susie, but I don't care. I'm just here to have fun. I still have an hour on my pack, so... Yay! Ambu crit success. Yippee! I feel like I'm probably gonna lose time this split, maybe. I don't know if I had Devil's Tail on in my PB or like the gold splits. You haven't picked it up yet. We are something else. Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it? Alright, so I probably had Devil's Tail in my like gold split for this. God, I just remembered Ashley accidentally calling Gaster while trying to equip the freeze ring. You don't manipulate a deer while I'm gone. About that! You're not gonna like this. Proceed. 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 I saw it in my recommended, and that's it. I didn't actually watch it. I don't really watch a ton of like those what if videos, you know? Mostly just sometimes, mostly just because sometimes I just find the premises really funny. I can't really take them seriously. Come on, Jack. Come on, Jack. Damn. Come on, Jack. Be so awesome. Alright, bitch, you die. What are the chances for an everyman to pop up? I have no idea. Back in time for Snow Games. I see Tron. That was like a 2-solve. Damn. Like I said, don't manipulate. Yeah, sorry. You know, it happens. I couldn't help myself, you know. Happens to the best of us. Proceed. Snow Games! Uncle Ben! What happened? Snow Games! Yo, Darwin, thank you for the 14 months. Huge.
I couldn't sleep, so I'm back. Twitch says I have 14 subscriptions, that's how it works, right? So here you go.
Real. Thank you for the 14 months. Darn, you're still running long acronym. Yeah, that's what happens when you have to when you do 2 entire chapter 2 runs. You like 10 hours? Yeah. And that's why I'm not gonna run it. Sure, why not? Yeah. Fuck that Pippus in particular. Why did Jeff Keighley put the Summer Games Fest on the same day as your birthday? Is he that people who be desperate for attention? Post Toby. Okay, but surely we get the 1 in 20, right? Surely. What the fuck? Homophobia. Nothing ever happens. Lesbian skip during Pride Month. Hey, that time I was forced. My hand was forced that time. I didn't do anything. Now, earlier though, yeah, sorry, that was all on me. Just piles of Kaneko's dust. And it's Pride Month. Yeah, Dumpy Skip! Alright. Spangatom and Neo. Just doing this the normal SGG way. I do think it's cool that you do silently. I like that you still silently get the puppet scarf in Weird Route. You whispered Noelle's name. In Gridvala. Oh yeah, I forgot I died in this comparison. No, yeah, this was always gonna PB. As long as I didn't die. What's he gonna do? Make me an ice cream? Does he know? God forbid women do anything. True. Is it cold in here, or is it just me? He's right behind me, isn't he? You can do everything. Uh-huh, yeah, okay. Not surprising coming from you. Well, that sounded better in my head. Man, it's crazy how this is the second time we've watched this cutscene today. In the same run. I missed this cutscene. It's almost like we watched it like 35 minutes ago. Ah, people are posting their Steam hours. Ah. I get to ratio Shay in hours. After this run. This will put me at like what? 664? 665, I think? That's 662 before stream. We have 88 hours. SMH my head. Sleeper release. Yeah. Well, if no one invited you, then I guess my name's no one. Can't wait to find John Leitmotif. True. It's a little late, but it's whatever. Minus 6.6! Alright, so anyways, yeah, fuck the credits. Nah. Credits, who needs them? Hi. Hold on, I need to go. Hold on. I need to go ratio Shay with my hours in this game. Alright. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. Had a fun one. Deltarune tomorrow, blah blah blah. I'm kind of tired right now. So anyways, yeah. I'll see you guys later. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe. I'm still deciding if I want to stream blind speed runs after I finish my playthrough. So, yeah. Bye.